we go. Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on, folks, man? You are in the yo with your boy, Super Mario, man. Yeah, I still got that sniffle, man. I still have the sniffle and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying, feel a little bit better today. A little bit better. Whatnot. Feel a little bit better today, man. Last time I came on the stream, I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't last that long or whatnot, man. But you know what I'm saying, we definitely got a lot of work to do as the to-do list get more and more demanding and stuff like that, man. Just try to get it in and stuff like that. So today what we're gonna be doing is working on a track for a client. This is a sample-based beat. I forget who the hell it is. I want to say shit. I forgot, man. I forgot what it is. Let me look that up for you guys or whatnot. But it's You and I want to say Black Rain, You and I. Let me see. Hold on one second. I just like literally looked this up along earlier today. And just to let you guys know, I will be sniffing throughout this thing. I can't help it. Just the allergies mixed in with a head cold. I can't help myself. So I apologize for the sniffing. If you don't like it, just go on ahead and find you another video. But we're gonna get it in. So my apologies. I mean, you act like you ain't never been sick before. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get through that, it's all good. I just keep stuff real, man. I don't care about what other people say about me, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sniffle too. But I have work to do. I don't have time to sit there and be like, oh, I gotta get well. Nah, bro. I ain't no such thing as getting well. Sometimes you got to push yourself to the limit or whatnot. Yeah, so the sample we'll be working with is Black Rain, You and I today. Black Rain, You and I. That's the sample we'll be working with. I got to make this for a client. So he got a beat and he wants something original and stuff like that. So it's like you want an original track, but it's got a sample in it. Okay, cool. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot, man. I got you. All right. You want an original track, but you want the sample in there. I got you. So we're gonna cook up on this tonight. Just really, again, just knocking out my to-do list and everything like that. So without further ado, man, we're gonna get up here and get started. So we're gonna pull up Ableton Live 11 right now, and you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, by the way, man, I apologize for the hoodie and everything, man. I'm getting my bit self back right, man. Been getting back in the garage, working out and stuff like that. Yeah. Let me quit clowning with y'all, man. Let me go ahead and get in here. So we already got the sample pulled up and everything like that. I got it somewhat chopped up on the sections I wanted to. I know YouTube is the big police of other people's music and everything like that, so I can't really play the sample and really chop it up and go in like I want with you guys because of fucking YouTube and they bullshit. But it's all good. But we could definitely do what we got to do. So I got the sample chopped up right here. If you just go look up Black Rain, You and I. All right, cool. So the beat I have and stuff like that was that I got to remake is I don't know where you got this beat from, but you know what I'm saying? This is basically how it sounds. All right, here we go. So you see it got the sample in there. So I don't know what the deal was with homie not just really purchasing the beat or whatever the case may be. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But we just gonna put our rendition on it and just be done with it, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get in here. All right, so I need to look at another section in the beginning and see what that does. that won't work. Let's see. All right, so we're right here. All right, so let's go to the beginning. And shout out to Serato, man. Y'all gotta work with Serato, bro. Chop right there. Got a chop right there. All right, so we got a chop right there and whatnot. You heard the beat in the older one right there. So the sample the plugin I'm gonna be working with is this Beat Skills Sample X version 2 plugin. We're gonna really get that sample feel for it, but for right now, we're gonna go ahead and just turn this bad boy off right now, man, and close that out. So we got some establishments going on. Chop right there, and chop right there. Chop. So right there, we're gonna get that part. Now I already got the tempo for this right here. Got it the tempo set at 174. May have to put an additional chop in there. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do now is just basically do some filtering on this bad boy right here. Now, what we're gonna do is just go ahead and pull up some turn this metronome off first, and we're gonna do some auto filtering in here. All right, cool deal. So now that we got the auto filter, we'll go ahead and switch the filters type. All right, cool deal. So I got what I want on that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and filter off the top end. We got the high pass filter. Now I'm gonna do a low pass filter. All right, now I'm gonna switch that filter circuit. I like that sample right there. That sample mode. Now what we're gonna do now is do some LFO. We're gonna add to that. Watch this. Which one y'all like, the 8th or the 16th? I don't like how that feedback. I like that right there. I like that right there. All right, cool deal. We're gonna mimic the same settings on the high pass filter. We're gonna put that on sample. We got about 319 3.9, or excuse me, 3.19 dB a drive. Get in there, motherfucker. All right, cool. And then we got an LFO amount of 188 and 16. All right, cool. Now that we got our filters, now we could have used this plugin right here to do the filtering and everything like that, but we could have, but you just got a little bit more control with Ableton Live filters. So what we'll do is we'll try to define the sound with this plugin right here. So we can get that 12-bit sound. We can go up to 13. I like how it sounds at 12. I like that right there. I like that right there. I like it right there. Let's see. So we could do 44, 48, but we can cut 48 down. Let's see, 44.1 is roughly about 22. I like it right there. So what we're doing, in essence, we're driving this slider right here and this slider right here. We're gonna make the sound a little bit wider. Oh, you can change the skins on here. Now we got a dry wicks mod, so that's without the process dry signal. I like it right there at about not exactly sure what that parameter is, but looks like it's at 75%. I like it right there. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and try to get some popping with this one. Oh, it's a little bit too loud there. Let's turn that bad boy down right there. Like that right there. Okay, cool. Now let me look what what the hell I'm doing, and hopefully YouTube don't cut me off here. All right. I find myself always making beats by myself. Nobody don't be on my stream. That's all right. I make the content. They'll watch it later. Shout out to all my people that watch it later, man. Catch it on the back end. All right, let's go ahead and try to record something. All right, cool. We got a sample right there. Let's play that back with the metronome. All right, cool. So there's a little low mid rumble in this track right here. So what we're gonna do now is pull up the EQ8 so I can see and filter that shit out right there. All right, and let's go ahead and see where that's at. Right there, y'all see it? You see it right here? Pop, where that snare drum is hitting. Where the drum's at? Right here. Right there where that second band is. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and find that. So what we're doing was boosting. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna show y'all something real cool on this one. Now you see how I have the EQ8 right here? Okay, we got that going on, and I'm thinking about it. I could have just used the Waves F6 plugin and just been done with it because I want to do something right here. All right, so let me run that beat back and run that beat back, and go to the Wave 6 F6, excuse me, because you hear where that guitar is type of shit. That hurt my throat. But right there where that damn guitar shit is, man, what we're gonna do is do some dynamic EQ. So I'm not gonna use the Ableton Live EQ8, but what I'm going to do is what the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the second band, and I'm gonna go to 251. And that's where we need to cut that snare drum / toms and all that other good shit. So what I'm doing is just stealing the parameter settings from EQ8. All right, that was -10 roughly, and then the Q bandwidth was 1, right about right there. All right, cool. And we'll just go ahead and get rid of the 8 for right now. All right. So you see all that right there around the fourth band. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a head cold and allergies all at the same time. Everything is starting to pollinate and grow back in South Texas, so that pollen count is a motherfucker right now. See right there where my 4th band is? We're gonna go ahead and use some dynamic EQ to tame that. I like the tone of it, but it's just doing a little bit too much right now. So what we're gonna do is go with a fast mid attack, and then we're gonna go with a slow mid release on this. All right. Now I talked about this plugin in another tutorial, and when you want to kind of like decrease or compress a certain frequency, you have to do it with the range. Now the range is going to tell you, okay, if you set this amount, I'm gonna give you, let's say, -10 dB of compression, or -10 dB of upward compression or downward compression. That's what kind of like range is telling me. And then we use the mouth effect. So if you if you look at my camera, if the threshold and the compression is talking to you like a mouth, then you're doing things right. All right. In this case, we're doing some melodic stuff and we're not working with vocals, so it'll be rather tough. So what I want to do, I want to compress this at around, I'm gonna bring this down to about -6. See how that's taming? Now, if I was to turn the 4th band off, check this out. See how resonance is and that don't sound good? So what that does is what it's doing is just compressing that sound all the way to the max. Okay, and I can bring it down more. All right, so that's where we at with that right there. Now we can boost that. Now you see how slow that attack is? So we're gonna fix that right quick. See that? So let's fix that. So that little lip that's dipping down, we need that to be a little quicker. So it needs to respond with the cutoff time of the signal. Open, close, open, close. All right, there we go. So you seeing how it's making that mouth effect? You want to make that mouth effect. Yeah, it's a little bit too slow. Let's shorten it up a little bit. There it is. I swear that thing looked like it's somebody talking, somebody doing a little hand gesture or whatnot. Anyway, man, let me get my corny ass on. So we got that now situated. And what we need to do is, I thought I got rid of this 8. All right, cool. So now that we got that situated, that's gonna affect the overall Serato sample. All right, so we got that situated right now, man. So we can just continue to move forward in this or whatnot. So I'll go ahead and bring this volume back up. It's not as screechy, so we fixed that. Okay, so what we did was we made that sample non-screechy with our resonant frequency that we had on the auto filter right down here. That's what's causing that screechiness, but we needed to give that that effect. You know what I'm saying? That lo-fi effect, that filtering effect, whatever the hell you want to call it. And we just taming frequencies utilizing Waves F6, which is a dynamic EQ processor. And what we did was we scooped out the lows right here on the second band at about 252 hertz. And then right here on the fourth band, we're not boosting or we're not cutting any attenuated frequencies or boosting any. What we're not doing is we're not boosting or cutting any frequencies. What we're doing is we're using a form of compression in a certain frequency range. Okay. And just like this, you see that little mouth right here around the 4? That's what we're compressing, but we're using it frequency based. Okay, cool deal. So now that we got that situated, man, we're gonna go ahead and move over to the drums and get this shit rocking and rolling and all of that jazz right there. Now, what the fuck kind of drums I want to use on here, I don't know, but what we're gonna do to help us out is pull up the client's hook. Now we're gonna do that yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and pull up that client's hook, and we're gonna drag it in here, and we're gonna make a beat around the hook, around his hook. All right, and I know this sounds weird, but we're gonna do that just like we did in the other video. All right, so what we're gonna do is, so we're gonna have to definitely and this is pulled from a previous recording. So what we're gonna have to do is rewarp this. We're going to put this at the tempo we got right here. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop him now. Rest in peace to V. All right, so what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna go ahead and move this up right here, folks. All right, and we're gonna move our loop point right here, and what we're gonna do is go ahead and set this point right here to set 1, and that should work. Let's try that out. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't. All right, so we're almost there. All right, so we got to fix this one right here. We're gonna add a warp marker here, adjust that, and we got the whole hook, but we're gonna have this loop, so we don't need all of that excess back there. So we're gonna loop this 8 bar right here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and establish a loop, and within this loop, we gotta double check and make sure we have a straight 8 bar loop. As you can see right here, the position 1 and the length is not lining up just right for some fucking odd reason. I don't know why. But let me check this. The hell. All right, we got this, and we got it here. All right, still off for some reason. But that's all right. Let's play that one more time. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. All right, let's play that one more time. Here we go. Hey. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop him now. So you remember that video I made the other day about just utilizing people's audio, whether they need an idea or whatnot? That's what we're doing. Same thing here. I just took a recording from a recording session and just drug it in here. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. All right, cool. So we got that looped and ready to go. Let's go ahead and play that. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI. All right, now this audio is horrible, so let's go ahead and fix that up. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times. Now what we gotta do now I want y'all to pay attention to something. And if you watch my videos, I talk about this every time I use audio.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried
You hear those digital artifacts?
When I cop them now.
It's like
rest in peace to VI.
It's like you hear the digital artifacts, but you hear like it's gerbled, like blah, 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 blah.
Talking about a man, don't cry.
That's because for you hardheads out there that hadn't understand that yet, you have to change your warp mode from beats to fucking complex. If you're dealing with complex audio such as melodies, pianos and strings and damn vocals and stuff like that, rhythmic stuff, far as like drums, congos, percussion loops, and all of that other stuff, you can keep that on beats. All the other warp modes I haven't really fucked with, like talking about out of the damn near 10 years I've been utilizing Ableton Live. I really haven't messed with any other warp mode besides beats and complex. That's it. Like beats is for drums and percussion and rhythmic parts, and complex is for everything else, and it just works fucking good. Now see how smooth the audio plays back now.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,000.
Of course, he got auto-tune on his voice too, but
rest in peace to VI. That boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
We own it. You know what I'm saying? Now we ready to go, y'all. We ready to go, y'all. All right, cool. So we got that done. Now I feel better to go ahead and put these drums down. All right, cool. So let's go in here and find a drum pack to work out of. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull out an old drum pack I've been packing around for the last 4-5 years. See if I can find this bad boy. We're gonna go ahead and go with. Am I blind? Oh, I can't see. I'm blind now, but I can't see. All right, there it is. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go here, man. And yeah, we're gonna go here right here, man. All right, here we go.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a.
All right, let's go ahead and bring the sample in.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI.
All right, before we do that, let me put some bass in his voice.
Talking about a man.
Let's go ahead and put some bass in his voice real quick, man. Just feel like I'm doing him some injustice. It sounds like he's like talking through a doggone telephone or something like that. So we're just gonna pull A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P A B C D E F G A B C D. Okay, I'm gonna go with D. I'm just choosing the channel strip from Ableton Live, man. I'm sorry about that. All right, it's they give you like A B C D E channel strips, so I guess it's different shit. I don't know, man. Shit, I don't know. But we're gonna definitely check it out right here. Let's see what we're working with. All right. Let's go ahead and first off add some bass in his voice. What the hell? Did my plugin go away? It must have did.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000.
All right, cool deal. So let's do this, folks. Let's go ahead and bring out and that.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it.
All right, that should be about right there. Let's go ahead and check the compressor real quick.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids.
All right, cool. We should be good to go now. Let's go ahead and play that with the sample.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I'd have cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grants when I cop them now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and pull up some drums real quick. go back to the drum folder. All right, there we go.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when
I'm torn in between some claps here. So let's do this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and
talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man,
like that one
don't
right
cry
there.
shit. I done cried 1,000 times.
Gotta fix that damn sample so it loop back around right.
Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my
I'll put that on
kids,
number
daddy,
3.
sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried.
All right, cool. So we can go ahead and move over to the snares and see what kind of snare we got right here. Let's go ahead and fix this sample real quick so it could loop right. Yeah, I'm way off. I ain't even set the loop point.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI,
that's it. I can tell already, man. That's the one right there. All right, we'll go with that one right there. All right. I'm just building the palette of snares and claps. That way I don't have to go back and... Yeah, I like that right there. And I like that one right there. All right, cool deal. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and lower that damn sound. Loud ass. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and play that.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now.
We got a tough choice, people. We got a tough choice. We got a tough choice. All right. So let's go ahead and get a kick real established real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and mute him real quick. I don't need him just yet. So you can go ahead and shut up, big dog. All right, cool. I like that one right there. See if I'm still streaming. Had one person come in. Appreciate you coming in, man. Shout out to you, man. I know you had to leave. Man, I wish that person would have stayed, man. I'm lonely now, man. I'm lonely, bruh. You don't like Super Mario, man? Man, that's messed up, bro. Go ahead and add that one right there. Oh, wait a minute. Cool. So let's go ahead and find a couple more. Like that one right there. That la. All right, so I think we got some drums now. let's go ahead and get in here and get it rocking and rolling, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and record that. All right. Now, what we're gonna do now for the clap, we're gonna go ahead and pull in VST. All right, and the VST we're gonna go with is going to be the NOLA Bounce VST. All right, and it just has a clap that I'm looking for. I know they have it in here. I like that one. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and fix that snare hit or that snare loop. I don't know why I'm not looping my stuff today. Let's go ahead and quantize that as well. Sorry about the sniffles, y'all. I'm still under the weather with allergies. All right, cool. So we'll go there. We got that established. Let's go ahead and record that. Go ahead and quantize these claps. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn those claps down a little bit. Y'all ever had sinuses? And that sinuses that you have, it be tickling your back of your throat. Woo, Lord have mercy. Jesus. Go ahead and move this MIDI note right here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and go to the kick and start establishing our groove. tickling on the throat. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go ahead and record that. All right, let's go ahead and play that back. Let's play it with this guy and see where we at right now.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking.
I think we're in a good place right now to go ahead and do some hi-hats. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we'll go ahead and add some hi-hats here. Maybe we can find some. Don't look like they got some. Oh yeah, they do. Wake up hi-hat. Wake up hard drive. There we go. All right, so yeah, we probably gonna do this. We're gonna add some real time type of hi-hats in here. So what we're gonna have to do is look for some plugins for that, and we'll be utilizing something little something like this, the Easy Drummer. Let's go ahead and pull that bad boy up. Where's the Easy Drummer? All right, there it goes. All right, go ahead and flip over here. All right. All right, we're gonna go to Easy Drummer, and let's do this. We'll go to custom shop and let's do this. Let's go to Cannabis Drive. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Add a little gain to it. So
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI.
I like that one, but I don't like that one. I like it, but I don't like it. But I like the vibe of it though. Let's go to this one right here. right, let's go ahead and try that.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids,
All right, let's turn it up a
but I'ma
little
make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace.
All right, so see how we just shaping this up or whatnot? We started with the, chopping up the sample. Then we had a hook that was given to us. Now we making the beat around it. So I did the kick and the clap and the snares. Now I'm going ahead and had the hi-hats.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,000.
All right, hold on. I don't think we on the right one here. All right, let's go down an octave. Let's turn that down just a little bit. There we go. That's the right one. All right, that was on the wrong octave. All right, here we go.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest.
Yeah, I like that right there. Let's go ahead and record that.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit.
Oh, we messed up. Go ahead and undo that real quick. All right, here we go.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't.
All right, let's play that back.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
All right, we wasn't really tight on the. I don't like to quantize, saying something like Easy Drummer when you're playing it. You want to really utilize those sounds and really. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's just the allergies and the head cold, all in the head. Anyway, I don't like to quantize acoustical type instruments or something like Easy Drummer because you got to have that feeling there and stuff like that. So let's go back and redo that one more time.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams.
That's me. That is me. That is all 100% me. Let's do that one more time.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit.
One more time.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times.
All right. Now I hear it now.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy.
I hear it. I hear you, old boy. Let's go on ahead and get it one more time.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man.
There we go. All right, I think that was it.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. Into my kids, daddy sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry.
All right, there we go. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and shorten that up a little bit.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI.
All right, so what we're gonna do now, you hear that all the pops and the push of the air from the hi-hat, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna EQ that out. So what we're gonna bring out is we're gonna go and go to plugin allowance, and we'll go ahead and drag this Neve BSX or the console in, and we're gonna go ahead and gate this hi-hat and clean it up. Let's go. Go ahead and gate this first. I'm gonna set this range at 40 dB. Now I'm using the hysteria to kind of like give me a different flavor on the threshold. All right, we're gonna play that. See how the gate is really giving the hi-hat some rhythm. So for all my beat makers out there, let me talk to y'all on this one right here. See, let me talk to y'all. So if you don't know, if you never dealt with real live drums and stuff like that, there's a power in the gate. You know what I'm saying? You can utilize the gate, especially when you're utilizing like realistic type of hi-hats. This probably gating doesn't really work with a rhythmic electronic type hi-hats, but if you're working with something like Easy Drummer or Superior Drummer or model drums from IK Multimedia and stuff like that, anything that has like an acoustical type of hi-hat sound and not one-shot samples, we're talking about actual VSTs or, you know what I'm saying, even a virtual drum set or whatnot. The power of the gate really can like establish more rhythmic feel to the signal after you play it and stuff like that. So if we was to take out the gate, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Watch this. I want y'all not to look at the screen. I want you to look at me. All right, this is the gate engaged. Now I'm gonna turn off the gate in 5, 6, 7, 8. Want you to listen. I'm gonna turn on the gate in 7 and 8. You see, I backed off on the gate. I didn't do anything while we was doing this audio test. I didn't do anything. But what I have on the gate right now is just the little separations that really can tighten up the hi-hat groove and stuff like that. Just in case you didn't know that. That's why I wanted to talk to y'all face to face on that one. A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? So I just like to, you know what I'm saying, just inform you guys on, you know what I'm saying, the power of the gate and how you can utilize it and stuff like that. So and we can tighten it up a little bit more with the hysteria. And see, with the hysteria all the way up, you don't hear the sound. So we're going to open up that hysteria just a little bit. The hysteria is like a hinge on the gate. You see what I'm saying? It's not a gate threshold per se, but it's like a hinge on a gate door. I like that right there. We're gonna open up that release a little bit. I'm gonna bring up the stereo just a tad bit more. I like that right there. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and EQ this bad boy real quick. I'm gonna put this EQ pre-dynamic. That means the EQ is before the compressor or the dynamic section. All of this right here. We're gonna go ahead and solo that. So what I'm listening to is that the air push. That's what I'm listening for, the air push. All right. And what we need to do is just cut those lows out. Go to the master track real quick. Woo! That Serato sample got my motherfucking PC cooking. Lord. What the fuck? All right, so we're about yeah, we definitely need to roll off at about 128. See what that low roll off does? All right. I like everything else. It was just that push of the air and the low roll off. Now we're gonna compress this bad boy just a hair bit. I'm gonna go to 6:1 ratio. We're really gonna slam this really good. Keep it on auto release. All right, and we're gonna keep it on the slow attack and see what happens. All right, let's go ahead and do the makeup game. Yeah, I like that. Let's bypass the plugin. Woo! Difference, right? Stick around. You might learn something, man. You might learn something. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and clean that up. See how that tight that hi-hat is? Even though I'm not on tempo, I want it that way, okay? Let me tell you something else, man. Let me talk to y'all. We live streaming. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to y'all. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. Okay. I had some drop frame rates. All right, cool. Let me talk to y'all about something for a second. So I did my hi-hats, right? You notice that I haven't quantized those hi-hats. I want that humanized feel to it. It's all gonna make sense because watch what I do. I'm gonna come back with another one-shot electronic type of hi-hat, and it's all gonna kind of like fill in. The hi-hats that I have going on right now, that's just for a feeling. It's a groove that I'm establishing, especially working with like samples and stuff like that. And then what I do is to keep everything on time, I come back with that one-shot hi-hat sample, and that kind of like, it kind of evens out the playing field of, okay, is the hi-hats on time or they not on time? You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do right now. Oh, let me go ahead and go back to the main screen. I'm grooving. Y'all ain't looking at the screen. All right, here we go. Turn that volume down just a bit. All right, let's bring the sample back in.
Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down.
we're gonna do now is go and add some hi-hats in here. So I'm gonna go back to the drum samples and go back to where we was before. And we're gonna go ahead and find some hi-hats here. All right. And let's see what we can find here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Wake up, hard drive. This hard drive sucks, man. I'm gonna have to find me another 4 terabyte hard drive. Cause this motherfucker, all it does is sleep. Shit.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make your pride.
All right, here we go, guys. This is what I was talking about with that one-shot hi-hat, right? That's that one-shot hi-hat. All right, now see how it blends in with the real hi-hats from the Easy Drummer.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make your pride. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make your pride. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make your pride. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make your pride. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take Mr. Man out of there. All right. Let's go ahead and record that right now. There it is. There it is, God damn it. All right, so once you find that perfect blend, all right, cool deal. So once you find that perfect blend, it's like bam, there it is. It all kind of falls into place. And now we could go in even further and go back to the Easy Drummer and find like a ride. All right, let's go ahead and record that. Hey. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take advantage of Live's new feature of velocity range, and we're gonna go ahead and set those on down just a little bit to about like 50, and yeah, -20 will work. and we'll do the same here. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up that gate a little bit. All right, so we open up the gate a little bit. All right, cool. We're ready to move on to the 808. Yeah. Cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the 808. Let me go ahead and quit playing around with y'all. And I'll get this on popping right here, man. So once we put that there. We're just waiting on my hard drive with all my sounds. So I have a Toshiba 4 terabyte, 7,200 RPM hard drive. Now I bought this hard drive and it just started like doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like not mechanically weird, but it'll just for some reason like after about maybe 2 or 3 minutes of no activity, that motherfucker just go to sleep and it's got to rev itself back up or whatnot, man. So that lets me know like this yeah, that's not good. So you know what I'm saying, I'm probably gonna have to give me another hard drive, man, because I don't want to lose none of my sounds. But it does the job though. It loads up pretty quick. So I have to find another 7,200 RPM. They don't make those a lot anymore, the 7,200 RPM hard drive. So I'm not exactly sure what's up with that. I would love to get a 4 terabyte SSD, but my pockets ain't that deep. Goddamn, shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit is a lot of money, man. But yeah, man, we'll make do what it do with what we got and how we got it. You hear me? Cool, man. Let's go up in here and try to find an 808. I know what I want to get. I just gotta find the doggone library I normally get it from. I don't see it. I'll be damned. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna have to go to it the old-fashioned way. Get my little where's my 808 right here? Where you at, big dog? Here we go. Right here. Yes, sir. Here we go. So we're gonna have to go back to Serato and see what that key was. So Serato is gonna let us know what it is. And the key is A flat minor. All right, and let's go ahead and go to that new one. A flat minor. All right, and then we pitched it up to 2 steps. So that would be we pitched it up 2 steps, A flat minor, and we'll go to the keyboard and we'll go 1, 2, and 2. So that'll go back to C. let's go back to the plugin of choice, and let's go ahead. Like that's it, but I don't like that patch. I think that's a goal right there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because I could dirty it up as more of a cleaner. Yeah, we'll go with that. Here we go. Now, of course, we're gonna go ahead and quantize this, trim up our clip on here. All right, let's go ahead and quantize. Jesus, what's going on? All right, there we go. We got one that's off right here. Get your ass back there. Let's go ahead and fold this section. All right. So we at a point right now we can go ahead and start adding some instruments in here now. Just gonna go ahead and fly through this because it ain't too much I can do in here, and you really don't want to take away from the ruggedness of it, the roughness of it or whatnot. So
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop 'em now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop 'em now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma.
it's gonna be hard trying to get something around that doggone them choirs and that goddamn guitar.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man.
Well, we got that right. Let's
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma.
it's like I like it, but let's go ahead and make it a little bit interesting. Shit. Let's go ahead and add this on here. Go ahead and do the ensemble. There we go. I don't know what the hell I played. Catch a MIDI. Catch a MIDI. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and, as always, in every beat, I use HeatUp 3. Make sure you go check out the affiliate link in the description. May have a sale for you. I don't know. Just click on that link, man, if it's still working. Not exactly sure. It should still be working, man. It should still be fresh. But check it out, though, man. You know what I'm saying? This instrument is dope as fuck. All right, so what we're going to do is go check out the Vendetta situation and see what they got here. Trying to figure out that I need a higher registers type of sound. Let me go to another one. Let me see. Let's do this one right here. like it's there, but it's not there. I don't think that one's right. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and record that. 6 and 7 and 8. All right, cool. So now that we have those panned and volume adjusted,
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI.
yeah. So that hook, that damn, god damn, that sample, shit. Let's fix that for a second, because it's really kind of messing up all the accompanying instruments in here. So let's turn down the resonance a little bit. I think I went a little bit crazy on it, but I just needed that to get the feel for it. Yeah, it's still there. Let's check this one plug in right here. Very interesting.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to
Yeah,
VI,
there you
that
go.
boy
It was the
held it
resonance
down.
filter. So it was this filter right here, the auto filter. I had the resonance at like over 50%. So I turned it down a little bit, and that actually helped.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times.
But I'ma inch it up a little bit.
Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times.
All right, there, I'm stop. 35%. That's good.
Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
Now, what we're gonna do now is go ahead and add some guitars in here. All right, so man, this Serato track like really is maxing me out. So what we gonna do is duplicate this. I hope I'm doing this right. And I gotta figure out what's causing this to. Is this shit right here? This plugin takes up a lot of goddamn piece of resources. Interesting. So what we're gonna do is turn this off because I really need to use some guitars. We're not gonna use this, but what we're gonna do is and you see the PC resources on the track just goes away, and if we hit play, this freed us up with like 20% worth of PC resources. All right, so I'm just gonna go and use a stock plugin from Ableton Live, but I like that plugin though. It's straight. It's just goddamn. It uses a lot. Shit. So what we're gonna do is use Redux. If you don't know anything about Redux is real cool because it does the same shit. It just don't have the fancy bells and whistles and the look. But it'll definitely give you the drive, the color, and everything about it. So we're gonna recreate that sample sound. All right. So we was at about 24% on the sample rate. 24, excuse me, not 24%. We was at 24,000 sample rate, and we're gonna bring our bit depth down to 12. And you'll notice that it's not as pronounced as that other plugin. So that's some jitter right there. Let's go to shaping. I like that right there. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Shit, the other plugin was nice, but let's do this. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So the sample rate sound is a little different. You have to come down a little bit, a few thousand cycles. Yeah, so when we was at 25,000 on the other one, you can hear that sample rate, but you start hearing it right around 16,000 right here. About right there, 15.5K. About right there, that's good right there. All right, so let's blend that in now. Here we go. Hey. Actually, it sounds better. Yeah, y'all can turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah. All right, so now we can add those guitars. Shit. All right, cool, man. So we taking our time tonight. I'm really not in a rush to make this because, like I said, this is to be sold or whatnot. So I like to take my time with this. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull up a Stratocaster and see what we can do with this. Excuse me. And hurry up. God damn. So this plugin is very, very heavy. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna add a little bit of something extra to here. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do, but we'll try to make it do what it do. Actually, that's probably was the right tone I was looking for. Yeah, we need something with some drive. Yeah, there's a little punkish right there. It's not what we want. Yeah, that's not it either. Let me go back to that one. Come on, buddy. That's so heavy. That one's a little heavy. Let's go to this one right here. There we go. I like that tone. definitely gonna have to play with this one. Let me put this dude back in here.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down.
Let's take it up loud. See what happens.
But I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now.
Don't organically feel right. Want to play it right there.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry.
We'll keep it right there. We just keep a simple riff because what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna solo the end. I don't know. Shit. Let's go ahead.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest
All
in
right,
peace
so I'm gonna
to
show
VI,
y'all
that
another
boy
trick.
held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about
We're
a
gonna
man,
try this
don't
out.
cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my
So we're gonna take this hook. Excuse me, this sample hook, and we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna pull up S1 from Waves, just a stereo imagery type of plug-in, and we're gonna do something real funky with the signal. All right, check this out. What we're doing is faking the signal to the left, and and then we're gonna move it to the left. Check this out. Now you hear the separation with the guitar. All right, let's blend that in with the whole beat.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking
What the fuck just happened? I just turned on my track.
about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,000.
All right, yeah, I did. So let's turn that bitch back up.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that
We're gonna go ahead and start putting this. I think that's it. We're not gonna max it out. But I know what I'm gonna do. I already know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and do this right quick. All right. So what we're gonna do is now go ahead and start building the structure of this and stuff like that. So we got one here. Son of a bitch. Come on, man. Come on, big dog. Select all the slots, big dog. There we go. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and take out this lead guitar and the Serato. We're gonna have to use a different chop on that. Take out the hook. Let's see what we got. All right, and we're gonna do this right here. We'll go back to Serato and play some of our chops that we have. All right. I hate Serato with this bullshit. Like, no, come on, bro. Now I got the same goddamn sample. I hate that. That's the only thing I don't like about Serato. When you make a mistake and you press a key, you gotta delete all the same bullshit. So where's this chop? Okay, so I don't know how they got switched around, but we'll do this right here. There we go. Here we go. Gonna turn that up. So I hear something. Let me do one more chop in here. We're gonna move these pads back just a hair. Right here. Boom. All right, let me go ahead and zoom out. Two, one, two, two, two. Where I'm getting all these chops from, I do not know. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's go ahead and level match real quick. All right, here we go. think I did that last one right. What's going on with your screw beats? My bad, man. I ain't really been paying attention to the chats or whatnot, man, if I'm responding late. But yeah, definitely try this plugin out. It's called Serato Sample, man. It's really fucking cool, bro. It's really good. I used to sample a lot and cut up my samples in Ableton Live, and I still do with the simpler tool or whatnot, but it's just a lot faster using Serato Sample. Not to mention that it's a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? And also it just gives you the BPM of the original audio source, and also it gives you the key of the original audio source. It just makes life happy. With Ableton Live, there's a couple of, you know what I'm saying, workarounds you have to do to get the tempo and the key. You have to basically guess all of that. But as far as chopping it up, yeah. But when it comes down to tempo sync and with the tempo that you're working with in the DAW, Serato Sample does a really, really good job. And it's just simple to chop too, man. Just press a button and it'll chop it for you. Go ahead and quantize that one. All right, so we're gonna have to restructure our 808 around this part of the sample, because I don't think the one from the hook will work, but we can try to see. So we're gonna do something different on here, man. We're gonna go ahead and do, instead of an 8-bar, we're gonna do a 16-bar 808. We'll go ahead and double the loop. And all we gotta do is hit double loop onto our push 2. That'll double that loop. It'll copy it and extend the version. You heard me? All right, and what we'll do is just delete that right there, and then we'll just play a different variation of the 808 on the second half of this loop. Go ahead and put this right here. All right, there we go. Oh, shit. There you go. I just had to do a little practice. A little practice? Practice? Yeah, practice. All right, let's play that one more time. Okay, you want to be difficult there. All right, let's go ahead and delete that and try it one more time. There we go. Just change it up a little bit. I'll go ahead and quantize what we just played. Of course, we got some notes that are off, so let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see one right here that probably needs to be fixed. Move that right there. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let's move it back. I think where it goes right here. There we go. Like that. There we go. Let's see. All right, so what we're doing now, just setting this up. Oh, okay. My bad, Scrub Beats. Yeah. That S1, it's a fool, man. You know what? You can utilize the S1 like I saw an old YouTube a while back, man, and so the S1, you could take this one plug-in and you could basically put it on every track. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't do too much to your PC resources. It's like a regular utility, but you could do some crazy synth, especially like if you got a lot of synths. You can pan those synths super crazy to get a wider perspective on your sound and stuff like that. So let's say, for instance, if I was to let me listen to something. Let me go to those horn sounds, for example. So if I wanted to go to those horn sounds and slap that on there, you can really do some great manipulation, make it wider. So even though we got it panned, you know what I'm saying, 27 degrees to the right, you still get a little bit more information in your left ear. So if we was to rotate this triangle, and it's weird because when you go this way, you think, okay, but nah, it's kind of backwards. So even though we pan, the dominant sound is to the, to your right, 27 degrees, but you still hear some of that information in your left ear. But if we was to bring it back like we had it, most of the information is in your dominant right ear, how the rotation is. So it's really just dealing with the asymmetric position that you're doing with this triangle. But it leads you to have like some crazy sounding stereo field type of shit. Now watch when I bypass this plug in, that brass sound ain't gonna sound the same no more. So I'm bypassing it now. So you can hear like it's more stereo. Because I have it rotated to the right a little bit, you can hear more of the sound in the right ear. So I'm gonna put it back at 12 o'clock. Even at 12 o'clock position, moving the asymmetric left or right, you can hear that stereo field being shifted. So on our DAW, we have our pan knob, 8% to the right. And I'm just gonna move that 8% to the left. Or actually, I'm gonna triple that and put it on -24. Check this out. Turn it off. Even at 12 o'clock position, you can still hear slightly. Now the sound is more dominant in your left ear. So you just gotta play around with it and find what your ears hear and stuff like that. And it's a pretty good damn plug-in. Yeah, definitely try it out, man. I highly recommend it. It's been around for a long time too, man. This is old ways classic or whatnot, man. But I have used it when I need to get more stereo separation or to do something real funky with the stereo field or whatnot. I go here first, and it just does a lot. Now, if you have something stock like Studio One or Ableton Live, I'm not exactly sure if Pro Tools have anything like that. Let me pull up the goddamn utility for Ableton Live. So this kind of does the same thing, but you gotta kind of like squeeze your eyes down here, big dog. But you have a pan knob built in here. So it kind of like is doing the same thing as this, but not really. So I'm gonna bypass that. And what you do is you have a width knob, but then you have a balance knob. Okay, and that balance knob, I have this again at 8% to the right. Check it out when I utilize the pen knob in the utility tool from Ableton Live. So basically all you're doing is taking that information that's playing through that channel and you panning it. So you kind of faking it at the same time. Now I got it at 16% to the left. Now I'm gonna turn on the gain. No, I thought that was gonna do what I thought it was gonna do. My bad. Hold on a second. So you adjust that width. You can make it wide. And you can get kind of like the same effect, you know what I'm saying? And Studio One has the same type of plugin, like this utility plugin as well. It does the same thing. It has the balance and the width and stuff like that. So, but stuff like that, you could really kind of go crazy with the. I'm gonna probably keep that on that brass sound. It made something different to about it. Play it for a second. Yeah. Actually, it separates the sound and makes the strings come out a little bit better. So, without actually having a lot of pan. Cool beans. I like that. All right, cool. So we're gonna change that color that 808 we was working with, and oh yeah, Scrub Beats, man. Waves, and that's crazy because like Waves have a lot of plugins. That they have, and it's kind of like, man, it's been sitting here, like RX, for example. Like RX is really, really good for a compressor, but I always thought it was for guitars only, but it's actually a nice vocal compressor as well. And it acts and react just like RVox and stuff like that. So I never use it. I used it maybe, I can count on one hand in the last since I've been using music, like 16 years and stuff like that. So Waves got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of hidden gems in there too. All right, let's go ahead and trigger this 808. Let's go back here. All right, that's what was missing, the sample. This is a different rendition, so I need to change that color. Cut this one right here. All right, that's the sample without the 808. We're gonna go ahead and go here to the next. All right, on the next one right here, you're gonna see how that high string sounds with that. All right, here we go. Yeah, it just adds this build. It's a build up, kind of like what I was envisioning. What I'm gonna do, one more instrument I'm gonna add in here, and we're gonna be done with this, man, for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and add another guitar sound just to kind of fill in the void. All right, and excuse me. Where you at? Where you at, big dog? Here we go. All right. This is the instrument that I kind of previewed last night. Yeah, I previewed this last night. Electric Vintage. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Goddamn. pretty goddamn good library, I have to say. Now Sunburst is pretty good, but this one is different. It's a little different. Has more of a rhythmic type of sound to it, if I can explain it. Okay, cool. All right, man. Shoot, you're a Studio One user. All right, cool, man. What you think about the new update in 5.2, man? Felt like, man, they could have did better on some of the updates, or whatnot. The only one I liked, to be honest with you, in that update was the splitter tool now being a plug-in or whatnot. But I think they tried to focus more to cater to production than they did for mixing and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting on the sounds to load up in this library. But Studio One 5.2, it was a nice update. They fixed some things. They added a couple of things and whatnot, but it really wasn't there for the mixers and people using it for like recording and stuff like that. So it was really catered to the people on production. All right, we're just waiting on this bad boy. This happened last night. It's just waiting to load up the library. It's taking a while. I probably should have went to Sunburst. Sunburst, I really like the sound of Sunburst. It's really pretty good, but I'm just gonna use this because it's new. Whatnot. Let me see. Yeah, I got sound in here, so it's just loading up right there. So there it is. Let's see what we can find in here. We're gonna go to the bluesy mood. We already got something sound like that. Let's go to retro funk. Looking for something. Add some rhythm. Just a fill in or whatnot. Nothing too extravagant on that one. Let's go and make sure we on the right one. All right, there we go. Let's go to the next sequence. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fill that in. So I probably won't use this in the final arrangement, but it's just something I just needed to add in there when I want to throw it in there or whatnot. So we're gonna use the velocity range once again on here because I don't want all the notes to trigger like it's doing right now.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? It's kind of like it just fills the void whenever you need it. But we in session mode right now, so this is not the final arrangement, but it's pretty good. Just took the sample out, so we got this track at a point where if I could take the sample out, the track could kind of survive on its own, and that's where I want to be at, to be honest with you. So if I was to play, so if I wanted to take the sample out on this next one, I can do so right here. So I'm really not heavily, I'm not a producer that really kind of has to rely heavily on the sample to make the song. I make my beats to a point where if I can take out the sample and I have backing tracks for the sample, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And you probably can't even tell the sample was gone. And that's kind of like how I kind of make my tracks right there without the sample. Oh, my bad, man. Man, goddamn Scrub Beats talking to your boy and I ain't even looking. Let's see. So, yeah, the updates, yeah, they... Yeah, so nah, man. I don't use the machine, man. I came this close to buying the machine, man. But nah, I don't use anything external. I use all one shots in my stuff. I have the push too. So I've been using the push controllers since they first came out with the push 1 back in 2014, and I've been using it since then, man. And one shots is good for me, whatnot. I have really heard some really good things about both of those MPCs and the machine, man. And I have tried them in Guitar Center, sat down and tried to make a beat with them, but it's like for me something's missing. And I was always the person, I used to make beats on the Roland Phantom. I'd rather have a Roland Phantom X or Motif or Triton, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have those type of boards versus drum machine like MPC, because really, you know what I'm saying, the reason why I like one shots, especially in the wave form or whatnot, is because you could do so many things to it. And I feel like with the machine and also the MPC, you really have to kind of like, you got to do a lot of workaround stuff when you could just do everything right there and there. And stuff like that. So I'd rather take a good quality drum sample or a good quality one shot and, you know what I'm saying, make something best out of that versus trying to do all the extra stuff with machine and MPC. Oh, really? See, there's this guy, man. There's this guy by the name of Trunk Killers in Shreveport, Louisiana. Pretty good producer, man. Damn good producer. And he make all his beats on Machine. What it was for you that you made you move from Machine to One Shots? Was it the workflow, or was it just the workaround with having another software and using it with a machine or actually hardware device? And okay, cool. Yeah, okay, all right, bet. Yeah, man, but not to take anything away from them, but I'm just waiting on Ableton Live to come up with their own little standalone device. They're gonna kill the game. I'm telling y'all, whatnot. But they're doing pretty good with Push 2 though, man. It for it to work with the software, it's just a killer situation because it's basically if you was to take the Push 2 and what Ableton Live does, that's basically what Machine and also MPC Beat software is basically doing too. You know what I'm saying? But it's still can act standalone, so to speak, or whatnot. So yeah, man. Yeah, Push 2 is my little toy. Oh, okay. The workaround, utilizing it with Studio One. Got you, man. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people about that, you know what I'm saying, with Machine and stuff like that. So dang, man. Hey, man, at least if you use Studio One, pick up the Atom, man. I got one, and it's just collecting dust right now. I call myself utilizing Studio One, and I'm gonna get back on it once I slow down and I can make beats. I'm trying to finalize an album right now, man. But once I can finalize this album, I'm gonna get back on it and really kind of mess with Studio One. But this tool is pretty not bad. That the Atom not bad. I love the key. The pads. The pads are awesome and stuff like that. But from time to time, I use it with my iPad. So it's not money wasted, but it's definitely a good DAW. It's just Studio One, man. Making beats in Studio One is just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah. And that's how I feel like with Studio One, like you can really do your mixing in there. You can really, you could do it in here and Ableton Live too, but making beats in Studio One, I just wanted something different. And the MIDI functions and the MIDI environment in Studio One has me kind of, it just don't feel right for me. Ah, okay, got you. You just got the Atom and stuff like that, man. For sure, man, for sure. All right, cool. I think we're at a point right now. We're at a point right now where we can go ahead and track this out. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and track this out real quick, and we're gonna call this a night right here. All right, and I think I'm gonna come in here with the intro on that one right there. Yeah, man. Yeah. With MIDI, man, it's I don't know. I guess when I got on, let's see, I used to be a diehard Reason fan. You could tell me nothing. Like I used Reason from 2004 all the way up until solely 2012. And the year 2011 was my transition from Reason to Ableton Live. And since Reason, I've been really kind of like utilizing the one shots and whatnot. After I came back from overseas, I bought a Roland Phantom X, and that's when I kind of truly understood the hardware side of things. And when you start out on software, you just realize how easy you could do, and you could just run all kind of circles around people that utilize hardware. But it's just a relationship type of situation, man, with hardware than it is with software. Software is like, okay, yeah, I'm telling you what to do. Hardware is kind of like, you got to learn your baby. And once you learn your baby, you know how she works and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, Reason was your dog too? Yeah, man, I started on 2.5, big dog. I went all the way up until right there when they had that other shit they was trying to do with Reason Record or Record, and they came out with 2 separate DAWs. That's when I was like, man, fuck this, because y'all making me pay for something other feature. Yeah, why you just don't put it all in one? So yeah, I definitely agree with you. We talking the same language, big dog. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mute those drums out right there.
Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud. Talking about a man, don't cry shit. I done cried 1,000 times, 1,008 grams when I cop him now. Rest in peace to VI, that boy held it down. And to my kids, daddy, sorry, but I'ma make y'all proud.
So what I'm gonna do after the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and add some drum fills in here and pick some of this 808 stuff in here as well. I think I messed up though. Why's my 808 doing that right there on this section?
Talking about a man, don't cry.
Oh, wait. What I'm doing? I am tripping. I want to redo this, and let me revisit something with this 808, because this is not right. Now it's not doing it. Like the 808 was cutting off at some point. There it is. Interesting. All right, so let's run that beat back right about here. All right, we'll go ahead and cue up that part right here. Put our cursor there. Oh, not a problem. right, cool. That's it. That's a little quick track out or whatnot. I'm gonna have to definitely go back and take out some things and fine tune it or whatnot. So there it is right there, man. There it is. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's the track out right there. I'm gonna go back and fine tune all of that, man. But yeah, this is the track out, man. We did the whole beat. I'm done. This I can scratch this off my to-do list. Yeah, buddy. Scratch this off the to-do list, man. For real, for real. I've been really kind of like putting this off on the back burner or whatnot because number one, I had to get the sample and find it, and number two, import it in and then to have some time to really sit down and do it and stuff like that. So that's off the list right there, man. Scrub Beat said, oh, okay, you jumped on that when Reason Record was on that era. Yeah, man. They had a whole dongle that you had to go buy, man. I remember that day. I was like, yeah. And then it was like, nah, you got to go buy the dongle. So I had to go to Guitar Center, spend about, $40, $50 at that time for it. And then I really didn't like the software, to be honest with you. And that was like, man, I need to find something else. Because I was getting burnt out on Reason. I exhausted all of their instruments because at that time, they didn't have VST support. They only had the instruments that came with it. And I had expansion packs and refills. I had a shitload of refills. Still have them. I still have those refills. Because I in the back of my mind, it's like I want to go back to Reason, but I tried many a times, and I tried 2 times to go back, and it was like, nah, bro. It just really didn't work out. It was like, nah. Ableton Live is something special. It's like once you get hooked on it and you learn it, it's like no looking back. And I tried many a DAWs, FL, Studio One, Reason, my big dog, old dog, my OG Reason. I tried to go back to all of those and try to play around with them. Ableton Live just has me like wrapped around their finger for real, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and end it out of here, man. Oh yeah, man, not a problem. Sharing this knowledge, man. Knowledge is power, man. We need to share it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's why I'm always on YouTube researching and trying to find out, you know what I'm saying, what it is and what's new out there on Clubhouse and all of that there, man. So knowledge is power, man. And that's what we're living in right now, man, to share that knowledge, man. This has been your boy, Super Mario, man. We're going to go ahead and upload a new episode on tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the new episode from On The Beat podcast. Oh, I'm talking to you guys. Let me go ahead and switch that camera angle. So we got a new show uploading on this YouTube channel, On The Beat podcast, episode number 55. Called stem mastering. What is stem mastering? We'll be talking about stem mastering and how the traditional practices of mastering with just a 2-track is not a void. You know what I'm saying? You can still utilize it, but you have more overall control with stem mastering. We'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a tidbit, stem mastering at the minimum is an instrumental and an acapella from the same session. Put that together in a DAW. If you know how to master, you got good ears. You just have a good ear and you know how to add metadata, you know what I'm saying, and put, you know what I'm saying, put the right effects on it to really just make it sound good for streaming distribution. You're doing mastering. You know what I'm saying? It's not a hidden art anymore. It's really opened up a lot in the last recent years and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned to that episode 55, stem mastering, uploading on tomorrow at 7 p.m. here on this YouTube channel. Go ahead and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel to be notified when that upload is done as well, man. You can follow me again on Instagram at @SuperMario_producer. It's definitely all of that jazz right there. Also follow the On The Beat podcast on Instagram as well at onthebeat.podcast. If you'd like to become a podcast guest on the On The Beat podcast, make sure you go ahead and DM us on Instagram at onthebeat.podcast or email us onthebeat.podcast@gmail.com. That simple. The same IG name, just take off podcast on the beat podcast, or excuse me, on the beat.podcast, yeah, at gmail.com. It's that simple, man. Just go ahead and email us, man, if you want to be on the show. We chop it up about music stuff, but it's all about you as the guest, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely you know what I'm saying, showcase all your work, showcase what you got going on, and just chop it up with you and whatnot. So we always welcoming guests, We back on it. Took a little break and whatnot, but we back on it and stuff like that, man. For sure, Scrub Beats, man. And shout out to Scrub Beats, man. In the room, chopping it up with your boy, man. We talked a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, workflow. Talked about the S1 plugin from Waves. Also talked about he's a Studio One user currently, and also he's a past Reason user as well, and stuff like that, man. So shout out to Scrub Beats, man. Much success to you, big homie. If we don't talk at some other point, man, shout out to you and big salutes to you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. It's been easy with y'all. I told you I was gonna come back today and make a beat. And this was for a client. We just did a remake. So that remake, what I had to do with the remake was, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess the remake was not paid for. I don't know the situation, but you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get a little transaction off of this one. So you can hear like this one. It's not a bad beat. I actually like it. So the drums is really the focal point. The drums is really what makes the song, or the actual beat. You know what I'm saying? The drums, and you have the hook. Just the hook is chopped up in different sections to make the whole production. That's cool and everything like that. But I'm a band guy at the end of the day, and I just like everything to be instrumental. So that was that one, and then we got. We just put a little pain in the beat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We came in close though. We came close. I really needed that vocal hook. Shout out to the engineer, Wrecker. You know what I'm saying? Did the recording. It's just a raw recording. But it's not mixed like the other beat, you know what I'm saying? This is straight raw. But we came close though. So once we mix it down, it'll be okay, man. Hey man, look, we out of here, man. This is your boy Super Mario, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. Make sure y'all stay masked up and stuff like that. This coronavirus is not over with yet, you know what I'm saying? At least here in Texas it is, because we 100% wide the fuck open. But you know what I'm saying? If you're in the state of Texas, man, wear your mask. Be safe out there, and catch you guys a little later on. Probably won't stream on Sunday night because I'll be out of town. So this is probably be my last time streaming. I'll probably stream on Friday, on tomorrow. I will, because it's gonna be during the daytime. But I'll be working on a mixing session. I gotta start up and start getting the wheels turning on that and stuff like that. So while I got a little wiggle room to work on shit like that, it'll be during the daytime on tomorrow. But until then, I'll catch you guys later. And we out of here, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. And stay safe, man. It's your boy Super Mario. I'm gonna play this track back one more time for you guys. And y'all be easy out there.